Hey guys, welcome to 5 Minute Book Reviews. My name is George. Sorry for the sound and the video. I'm trying to work on those things. So today I'm going to be reviewing 1984 by George Orwell. Great book. I'm kind of excited to talk about this book. So I didn't read it. I tried reading it and it was just I guess I wasn't patient enough for it or something. But I also started reading the Bible during this time, so I decided to listen to this and read the Bible, so I guess it wasn't like a bad choice, but I got a lot of it from listening to it too. So this is my review, and it was a interesting time. Hold on, sorry, I'm gonna get a sip of this water. So excuse me, it was a kind of an interesting time. Yeah, so it was good weather here. I live in Arizona, and it was good weather at the time. So this was, right now it's really hot. Right now it's July, but this was back in like April or maybe March. I think it might have been March. And I remember that I would listen to it a little bit while driving and working. Yeah, I do Uber, so in between rides, like I pop it in. I stopped doing that, I think, because it was really hard to focus. I don't remember. I think on my way home I would listen to it, but mainly the chunk of when I listened to it was I would go on these walks, and what was fun about it, which you can try if you want. So I remember that I think work would get slow or something. I'm not sure what or the reason why, but usually I work until 7, but sometimes I would stop like at 4 or something like that, or like 5, and I would go on these walks. So I would go like an hour. I would go on an hour walk, 2-hour walk. I remember one time I went on a 3-hour walk, and I was listening to 1984, and it's so descriptive, so it's really written really well. Sometimes it goes into too much detail, but not really. And and I had just moved to this new place, to a new place, and it's on the outskirts of town, and there's a mountain by it, and the scenery it was very beautiful. If you've ever been to Arizona when the weather is really nice, it's super beautiful. We have the most beautiful sunsets and some of the most beautiful scenery that I've ever seen. And it was definitely, that's how it was when I would go on these walks. And so I got through I was getting through the book, and it's a 10-hour audiobook. I was listening to it on YouTube, and I got through it, and it's about this guy. I forgot his name, but I'm sure he lives in a dystopian society, and I think it was called Oceania, and he feels like there's something wrong. I don't know how he starts feeling like there's something wrong, and then I think I don't know how, but he finds out that he lives in a place where he's being controlled by the government, and the government has all these rules and stuff, and they lie about what's really going on and all this stuff, and yeah, and it's just a dystopian future. And but he meets this girl somehow, I don't remember how, but he meets this girl, and then the girl's also a rebel, and she they fall in love, and they spend some time together, but they have to do it in hiding. And then George Orwell's books are dark, so I'll just say that it ends in a dark way. Man, but the ending is really crazy, and I just remember going on these walks and listening to their love story, and it was really amazing. You should do it. Highly recommend this book. It does end in a dark way, but it ends in a kind of beautiful way. Have a good day. Peace.